What's up, guys? Happy Monday. Happy full moon. I know, technically the full moon doesn't start for a couple days, but happy full moon. Happy November. Happy 113. Happy 113. For those of you guys that have not been following me for very long, or if you just haven't been paying attention, 113 happens to be my lucky number, my favorite number. I even have it tattooed on me. Today is 113. You can't make this shit up. It's 113. Full moon energy. I'm in a good mood. I have had a very powerful, amazing day. I have got some shit done, and I'm going to share that with y'all. So, you've been warned. I haven't even had a lot of coffee. I do totally have the Blonde Ambition mug with the coffee. Let's go ahead and how's y'all's day been? How's y'all's day been? Let me ask that. Linda's doing some weird shit. Some of y'all are noticing the lights are changing because Linda's doing some weird shit. I think Linda knows that she's about to be replaced. I think that's what's happening. Yeah, I gotta put this somewhere that I quit picking it up. In case you guys didn't know, and my mods will put this up a few times, I was invited to be on a podcast with Mr. Matt Frazier and his lovely wife. And if you guys haven't caught it, you should. I watched the whole of it, I listened to the whole of it today while I was doing some housework. Let's do some green Larimar, yeah? I like it, yeah. So listen to the whole of it today. So if you have not listened to it, and if you don't follow Matt Frazier, then you should. I love me some Matt Frazier. So if you guys have not checked that out, you're just wrong for that. And if you, for those of you guys here on the TikTok, if you missed my podcast, The Bodhiverse, with author Matt Aaron yesterday, you're wrong for that too. Where have you been? What's wrong with you? Matt Aaron is the author of one of my favorite books, The Psychic Witch. And if you guys don't have that book, you should. You should splurge, get it. But anyway, I got to nerd out and talk with one of my favorite authors yesterday. I was super excited about it. It is up on my YouTube channel, and you guys need to go watch it. If you have any suggestions, people you would like to see, make sure to send them my way. I know that I have a couple people I have to reschedule because I had crap going on, but I digress. We should have rings on. Just letting you know, this is where my brain is today. This is where my brain be today. It's just a good day. It's a good day. It's going to be almost 80 here this week. I'm not sure how I feel about that because it's November. Last week, we had freeze warnings, and now it's 80. Someone, please come tell Mother Nature, I'm not going to take her wine. That is, someone else needs to do that. Someone else needs to do that. Okay? But in the meantime, I'm going to quit yelling. And we're going to do the thing. Just like always, you guys can do these first few hand positions with me. Or you can simply just take a deep breath every time I say, take a deep breath. That's it. Normally I have a whole bunch of things scheduled for the rest of the week. I don't have that yet. It's just going to be me popping on and doing some stuff because I have appointments, I have things I'm catching up on, all of that stuff. Here we go. You ready for a deep breath? The answer is yes. When you take deep breaths this time, I want them to be from your fucking soul, okay? Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. little differently. We're going to put you guys back together. Normally I do one side and then the other, and I put you guys back together. But I don't know about y'all. The last few weeks have fucked me all up. So we're going to start there. You ready? Then we're going to go through the chakras. I want you to focus just kind of down the middle of your body, okay? That's where I want you to focus. And I want you to pay attention to where you feel this. Get my fingers in position. A lot of y'all felt it right in your spine. I see that. I am going to ask you guys a favor tonight. For those of you guys on TikTok, if you don't follow me on YouTube, you should. I am only a couple hundred followers away from 25,000 followers over there. For those of you guys that are on TikTok also, and those of you guys that are over on YouTube, if you would just hit the like button, that would make me super happy. Breathe. Big breath. And then we're going to start with the crown chakra this evening and go down. I know normally I go from the feet up. But we're going to start at the crown and go down. Breathe. Different tonight. We're doing it different for a reason. I know that the world is beating everybody down. And I want you guys to have your mental strength back. I want you to think about a time when you felt like your brain, your mental self was a freaking powerhouse. I want you to think about it. You got that moment? You got that moment? Hold on to it. Ready? Just live in it for a minute. Ready? Y'all hear that ring go flying? The first time I've ever lost a ring during Reiki. It's the first time I've ever lost a ring during Reiki. It was my mama's turquoise ring. You can't make that shit up. That one was about to go too. That's weird. All right. We are going to work on the third eye. Okay? So y'all have your moment up here where you felt powerful as shit, right? You have your moment where mentally you felt like you were on your shit, right? You still holding on to that? Now I want you to think about a time in your life, before we move to the third eye, when your gifts were at their peak. Got it? Got it? Ready? Hold on to it. Don't let it go yet. Breathe. Are you breathing? Are you still holding on to that? You still holding on to that? About ready for the throat? We're still working on the third eye. I ain't done yet. I ain't done yet. You aren't done yet. All right. Now we're going to work on the throat. Now, here's the thing. I don't want you to think about a moment in time right now. What I want you to think about is, what would it look like for you if your throat chakra was perfectly in balance? What would it look like for you? Not for me or anybody else. What would it look like for you? Ready? I'm doing this one this way on purpose. So that way when you guys need to come back to it, you can. And you know that it's my lucky number, it's 113. Breathe. Just breathe. We're still working on the throat. This is going to be a long chakra night. I'm just letting you know, we're still working on the throat. When you can, I want you to just swallow. That's it. Okay? Oh, I hope y'all are ready for the heart chakra. Are you ready for the heart chakra? The answer may not be yes tonight, but it's gonna be. We're gonna do it anyway. You ready? I want you to think about the person that meant the most to you, whether they're here or whether they're gone. I want you to think about the person that is your person, okay? The person that you had that soul connection with, whether it was grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, aunt, whoever. I want you to think about that, okay? I want you to think about your favorite time with that person. That's what I want you to think about. Breathe. Breathe. Friendly reminder that there is no tolerance in here in either live stream or on the comments later on for hatred, for politics, for bullshit. There is no tolerance. Moderators, there's no tolerance tonight. Mute. Block. Y'all have free reign. Keeping a safe space means not allowing bullshit. Just saying. If you have a problem with it, you're welcome to message me directly. Still working on the heart. Breathe. My moderators will screenshot your comment and your account. I got too many Tauruses in that moderator group, y'all. Don't want to try the petty kings and queens of the zodiac there. All right, we're gonna work on. Ooh, my nose is itching. Someone's talking about me. They don't like what I was saying. All right, we're gonna work on the solar plexus. I want you guys to just kind of center yourself, okay? A lot of times you hear people talk about your safe space in your mind, your happy place, etc. I don't care if you think it's woo-woo or not. Every one of us has a happy place. Every one of us has a happy place. That's what I want you to think about right now. While you're thinking about your solar plexus, I want you to think about that happy place. Mine, I'm going to tell you where mine is tonight, because it's okay for your happy place to change. Okay? Let that sink in. It's okay for your happy place to change. In fact, you should have several different ones. My happy place this evening is the top of Pikes Peak. With the cold wind blowing in my face. Almost can't breathe because it's so cold. Seeing the curve of the earth, being above the clouds. That is a powerful place to be. Oh, look at all the Colorado people showing up. That's my soul state. I feel like I need to visit Colorado next year. For those of you guys that don't know, I grew up in Colorado. All right. We are going to work on our sacral chakra, okay? Now, here's what I want you to think about with the sacral chakra, okay? I mean, if you need to think about some schmexy time, you do that. But here's what I'm going to recommend instead, because your sacral is not just about that. It's about the divine feminine and the divine masculine and having them balanced. So I want you to think about a time in your life where you felt powerful, you felt whole, you felt balanced, you felt safe. Did I mention powerful? Breathe. Deep breath from your soul. As you're thinking about that, I want you to think about this. I want you to think about how many perfect moments had to happen for you to exist. I want you to think about how many perfect moments had to happen for you to exist. Breathe for a minute. I want you to sit there in that power. Sit there in that power for a minute. Then we're going to work on the root. To work on the root. Are you ready for that? How do you feel right now in this moment after going through the way that we went through them tonight? How do you feel? Do you feel better? Feel more powerful? Feel stronger? Feel like you could just kick the world in the face now? Do you feel like that? Now we're going to work on the root. I want you to focus on your feet. Okay? I want you to focus on your feet. And I don't want you to just focus. I want you to put all of that power, I want you to let it course through you. I want you to let it course through you. And I want you to let it encircle your feet. So every step you take for the rest of this week is empowered. Every step you take for the rest of this week is just a badass mamma jamma walking through the streets. Every step that you take for the rest of this week is protected, it's powerful, and you walk with purpose. Whether you think you have a purpose or not. I love some of the comments y'all are dropping. It's making me happy. Are you focusing on that energy? Are you focusing on that energy? Are you thinking about your power shoes that you're going to wear for the rest of the week? You already got them on. You already got them on. You already got them on. We are going to skip this song though, because I feel like this is, while it is a power song, it is also not a power song. Ready? Breathe. Because we're going to go straight to Bloodfest. Because I feel like that is the song to empower your feet for the rest of the week. Am I wrong? Breathe. One of you now has on your power shoes. Every one of you. Thank you, Emirates. look like. I love that some of you guys are already putting your power shoes in the comments. What do you consider your power shoes to be? Breathe. Big breath. What are your power shoes? What are your power shoes? Are you breathing? I love that so many of you guys are saying just bare feet. Are you ready? see a lot of you guys that are like, man, I really needed this. I didn't realize how much I needed this tonight, and so on. It has been one of those days. Bobby, stop it with the Phoenix. I love it. Thank you. That was amazing. I want you guys to focus on the palm of your hands. I want you to focus on the palm of your hands for just a minute. Are you focusing on them? I want you to just breathe. I want to see if we can send things back and forth to everybody. I want you to focus on your palms. Focus on them. Ready? Ready? You focusing on them? Those of you guys on YouTube, I hit the microphone. And then I want to know how many people their hands are hot and how many they're cold. How many of y'all are noticing it? There is no right or wrong answer, by the way. Breathe. Breathe. I feel like that's a good place to kind of pause for the evening. Not pause, but to pause the music. So here's the thing, because I know that y'all are watching from all over the world. Before you skedaddle, I want you to remember that you matter. I want you to remember that you matter so damn much. You guys will never know how much you matter. I want you to let that sink in for a minute. So many perfect things had to happen just for you to exist. Just for you to exist in this world. And even if you just got up this morning, shuffled to the bathroom, and got back in bed, that matters. That matters. I never, ever, ever want any of you to feel like you don't matter, that you don't belong, that there's nobody that's on your side. I don't ever, ever want any of you to feel like that. I heard about a couple of people, 2 different people this weekend, that decided that the world was better off without them, and it broke my heart. And I never, ever, 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 ever want any of you to feel like you don't matter, because you do. You matter so fucking much. We all have shitty days. We all have shitty days. We all have days where we feel like the world hates us. We all have days where it feels like we're all alone. We all have days where it feels like everything is golden rainbows and everything in between. And I want you guys to realize that you matter so much. You matter so much. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for just existing. I'm so proud of you for just being. I'm so proud of you for just not punching a bitch in the chiclets today. I'm so proud of you for... I'm proud of you, okay? I love you. I love your soul. I love your face. I would miss you if you weren't here. So would everyone else that loves you. And don't you say, well, nobody does, because you know they do. You know they do. Okay? I would miss you. I would miss you. Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. Okay? Don't you forget it. I love you. Just make it till Thursday. Okay? Just make it till Thursday. I'll be back Thursday. I'll be here every other damn day. Don't think I ain't gonna. But I'll be here. Okay? I'll be here. We have a date. You and me. Thursday at 8:30 Central. Okay? You and me and you. All of us. I'm waiting for you. I will be there. Don't stand me up. Okay? All right. I just want to remind you guys of this too before we start reading for the zodiacs. You are as powerful as you want to be. And you are only as powerful as you let yourself be. Let that sink in. There are always going to be people that judge you. There are always going to be people that hate you. There are always going to be people that disagree with you. There are always going to be people that don't like you for some crazy reason or another. Always. You get to choose how powerful you are. Let that sink in for just a minute. Just a minute. In case you guys missed it, you guys need to make sure that you go and you check out Matt Fraser's podcast, Undeniable Proof. He just released the day before All Hallows Eve with yours truly. Make sure you go take a gander, take a listen. That was a very fun podcast. One of my favorites that I've done. And then I want you guys to go over on YouTube and I want you to listen to my podcast yesterday, The Bodhiverse, with author Matt Aaron. Don't miss that. So, I am burning up. I have the fan going. I am in here doing this. I am burning up. I needed that. I think I needed that as much as y'all needed that. It has been one of those days for me. I woke up feeling powerful. I got so much shit done. I hung cameras with a power drill like a big girl. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I needed that as much as y'all needed that. But are we ready for zodiacs? Are we ready for this week? This is a full moon week. That ought to tell you enough right there. That ought to tell you enough right there. And I want to say this too, and I kind of hope that it gets back to whoever's Jeep this is. I took my kid to get on the bus to head back to college, and on the way home, there were just some interesting things that happened, right? If you guys wanted a sign, or you asked for a sign that the dark divine feminine was around you, here it be, because I'm going to share it with you, because it was just the most amazing thing ever, okay? I'm driving home, and I've got Falling in Reverse going on. I'm screaming the music, you know, I'm feeling powerful. I'm enjoying it. It's freaking 70 damn degrees here. I'm loving it, right? So I come up the highway, and there's a white Jeep that I start to come up on. And the back of this Jeep, the tag says, Goth Mom, I'm already here for it. And I hated that I wasn't in Bernadette, right? I'm in George. I wasn't in Bernadette with all of my crazy stickers, right? But it says Goth Mom. I'm like, bet, you know. I pull up beside this Jeep, and I wanted to roll my window down and be like, I was so excited. It said Lilith on the front of it. I shit you not. It was the coolest thing that I have seen in a hot minute. Madame, whoever you are, Miss Goth Mom that owns the Lilith Jeep in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm here for it. I wanted to share that with you guys. That was my symbol today. That was my symbol today. That yes, the dark divine feminine fall is here. I was channeling my inner Andre the Giant, and I know that didn't come out very prettily. My kid was watching The Princess Bride again, and I love the part where Andre the Giant is being rolled up to the gates, and they set the cloak on fire, and he says, but you will not be here. So anyway, you're welcome. Let's read for Capricorn. Ready? In case you guys are new to watching me read for the Zodiacs, I think I'm funny. In case you guys are new to watching me read for the Zodiacs, hi, I am the Blue Bodhi, often imitated, never duplicated. No, my sugar is not high this evening. I always start with Capricorn and go all the way around to Sagittarius. You can catch this on YouTube at any time. Go back and pay attention, watch, etc. I highly recommend that you watch your sun, your moon, and your rising, okay? Because that will give you a full overview for this week. And we are going to read for this week with your full moon in mind. The full moon is all about manifestation. It's about bringing in the things that you really and truly want, right? So I want you to think about that. When I come up to your sign, I would love to know how many of each sign are here. So I'm going to call you out because I want to see you. And then I want to know what you're manifesting. While I'm reading for your sign, I want to know what you're manifesting with this full moon because it's 113. And I feel like a powerful bitch. So y'all are powerful bitches too. So we're going to get ready. We're going to manifest it. Okay? Ready? Where's all my Capricorns? Look, the Capricorns even started popping out before I even said Capricorn. Whoop, whoop. Capricorns, here we go. You guys start off with Nyx, which is secrets and subterfuge and diligence. Not mad. And then you have happiness. Oh, watch out. Here's one thing about a Capricorn. Let me tell you this. Capricorns are that sign of the zodiac that they're so damn serious all the time that when they have a moment that they're happy, they look crazy. I know no Capricorn that doesn't look a lot bit insane when they're really, really happy. I'm just saying. So you have this amazing, epic, dark, divine, feminine goddess, the goddess of the night, and then you have happiness. Okay. And then you guys have two cards come out. Ready? Oh, I'm here for that. Healing energy and equilibrium on top of it. Capricorns, you are some powerful mamma jammas this week. I'm not mad. You are some powerful mamma jammas this week. The fact that you start off with Nyx, and she is the goddess of the night. First of all, for those of you Capricorns, I want you guys, every sign, okay? I want you to pay attention to what God, goddess, deity, etc. shows up on your card. And that's the one that I want you to research this week, okay? We're going to start learning gods and goddesses with the Blue Bodhi on Mondays. Anyway, I want you to pay attention. Capricorns, if you aren't familiar with Nyx, get familiar with her. Because this is a week that is all about the moon. It's all about the darkness. It's all about dark, divine, feminine energy. Capricorns, you're going to feel balanced this week. You're finally going to feel back in balance of yourself. This equilibrium over this healing energy tells me that the last couple of weeks were fucking bullshit for you. Tells me that you went through some super intensive shadow work, some super intensive BS with a capital B and an even bigger capital S. Bigoter? A bigoter. We're just going to roll with it. A bigoter capital S. The BS. You went through all of it. You've probably been questioning yourself. You've probably been thinking about what you've been doing wrong all this time. You've probably been thinking about all the horrible things you've ever done in life. You probably ran through all of these different things in your brain about how terrible you are. Am I right, Capricorns? Am I right? Because I know my ass was there. These cards are calling me out on some shit. I know my ass was there with the horribleness of horriblenesses. Not this week. Not this week, Capricorns. This week, you are back in balance. This week, you feel powerful once again. This week, you feel connected. You feel like all of the channeling is happening. You feel like everything that has come up to this moment was leading here on purpose. The night is yours this week, Capricorns. And for those of you guys that have a Capricorn in your life, know that they are going to be night owls this week. Know that if you try to wake them up early before they want to get up, that is all on you. I am not a morning Capricorn. I know Capricorns that are morning people, and I am not. I am not. Capricorns, the night belongs to you this week. You are really super fucking powerful. The reason that you are super fucking powerful this week, Capricorn, is not so much because of the full moon. It's not so much because of XYZ or whatever. It's because you're finally back in balance. It's because you finally feel like your equilibrium is back where it needs to be. You are happy this week. And when a Capricorn feels balanced and feels happy, that is a powerful ass place to be. That is like Wolf of Wall Street, Godfather, Lilith energy all rolled up into one. All rolled up into one. That is the Capricorns for this week. That is the Capricorns for this week. I'm going to leave it kind of short and sweet because every single Capricorn is like, every one of them. Every single Capricorn is like, you know I'm right. You were feeling it all damn day, weren't you, Capricorn? You were feeling it all damn day. Weren't you? Weren't you? I know you were. Stones for Capricorns for this week. Sapphire. Normally I don't give you guys stones like that. Sapphire. The darker blue, the better. hard on the next one because there is a lot. Shit. I want to give you like 10. I'm like, you just gotta pick 2, just 2. My very first thought was quartz, so we're gonna go with that. So sapphire and quartz. I also want to give you like emerald and ruby and like all of the pirate treasure chest gems, okay? So any treasure chest gem that a pirate would covet, Capricorns. I'm just saying. I saw somebody ask, what if I don't have a sapphire? Garnet is going to be the next best thing. Okay? Garnet is going to be the next best thing for you, Capricorns. But quartz. Do you guys want to play show and tell for a minute? I know you do. In unpacking boxes, and Christine can tell you, you can't trust what the boxes in my house say are in them. You have to open every single damn box. But in opening boxes, I'm getting excited. Can you tell I'm getting excited? I've had this thing in my pocket since Wednesday. I got this stone in 2020. And when it came in to the shop I was at, I was like, oh, I need it. So we got a ton of them in, but this is the only one that had a crazy dual pyramid thing in it. If y'all have watched me for any length of time, you have seen this piece. This is a clear quartz. As I turn it, you can see the things in it. Tell me that that is not fantastical. There we go. See it? Been in my pocket all week. It's been in my pocket all week. I love it. It's my girl. If you guys could have heard my nerdy self let out a whoop when I found that, y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. It's been in my pocket ever since. It is a record keeper inside. Yes, there is a dual record keeper inside of it. The points come together like this. All right, Capricorns, sapphire and quartz. If you don't have sapphire, garnet is going to be the next best thing. Animal, you guys are the great horned owl. Not just the owl, the great horned owl. So when you go to look up what it is, I want you to look up spiritual meaning of great horned owl. Every single Capricorn knew when I gave that reading that y'all know exactly what it meant to you. I don't gotta explain it. Capricorns be some smarty cookies. Okay, Aquarius, y'all just dumped your cute little card right there. I will say this, Capricorns. Walk in silence this week. There are going to be people that you want to outright in their face show how happy you are. Aquarius, really? All right, I'm going to finish the Capricorn and then we're going to talk Aquarius, because Capricorns, not everybody needs to know what's going on in your life. There are people that are watching and waiting for you to be happy so they can ruin it. Lean into Nyx a little bit this week, Capricorns. Aquarius. First of all, where my Aquarius is at, because we need to have a discussion. Normally, I do one card from my anchor deck, and I do a couple of cards, 2 from the other deck. Okay, every now and then, I do 3. So I pull the third one out, because the Aquariuses were like, I need a third one. Yet when I pulled the third one out, y'all fooled me, and you got 2. So you have this many fucking cards this week, Aquarius. You have the Prince, which is the forgotten adversary. This is sorrow, lost valor, and serendipity. So we're going to see which one of these, because this one's a little different. This one has several different meanings. And if you guys are unsure about who this deity is, this deck is called Mausolea, Okay, if you look up just online, you don't have to go buy it, but if you look up mausolea, like mausoleum, but just mausolea, and you look up the Prince card, that will tell you all about this deity. Okay? Okay? Serendipity. This is a very serendipitous week this week, Aquarius, because the first card I turn over is success. I am not mad about it. The first card I turn over is success, Aquarius. And then the elixir of life. All right. All right. And then let's see what 2 cards you guys had to have. Because I can't just pull 1 card. You have to have 2 extras. Grounding. And financial security. Can I be an Aquarius? Can I be an Aquarius? Can I be like an honorary? I'm not upset about the Capricorn reading, but Aquarius. Damn. Would you? The only thing that could have made this reading better is to pull out the Golden Empress. But let me say this, Aquarius. We're going to start off with the Prince, the Forgotten Adversary. So this card represents serendipity, and I'm going to tell you why. So the Forgotten Adversary, serendipity means things that have happened all scattered around a time period, suddenly coming together, and you seeing the way that the universe works to bring everything to one little point. And that's exactly what this is. So Aquarius, the last 2 months, all of the bullshit that's happened over the last 2 months, random weird shit that you're still like, what the hell? What? I don't understand. All of that shit, not so much the bad shit, but all of that shit over the last 2 months that you didn't know what the hell was going on. Where you walked around with the constant like what the fuck wrinkle going on that day. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you, Aquarius? All of those things are going to start coming to a head this week. Every one of them. To the point that you go, holy shit. You're going to have those moments, the holy shit moments all week. I'm just letting you know. Right now, all week long, you're going to have the holy shit moments. Okay? Every loss, every pain, every problem, all of the things from the last 2 months, you're going to see why those things had to be things. Not just because everything happens for a reason. I just now looked up on YouTube. You used to spin us with that quartz. Forgotten Tears 420 said. I did. You have been watching me a long time. You have been watching me a long time if you knew that. I used to do that every Reiki session in 2021 and 2022. That's my sign to do it again. You have been watching me a long time. Oh, look, a lot of those. A lot of you guys remember that. I sure as shit did. All right, Aquarius. Every little thing, all of the serendipitous things are going to just build up as a massive success for you this week. So, the North remembers. Stop. That was funny. So, I want you guys to pay attention, Aquarius. I want you Aquariuses to pay attention. This is going to be that week where during this full moon energy, which is going to start tomorrow, by the way. So you have the full moon on Wednesday the 5th, but you have tomorrow, Wednesday, and then Thursday after it. You have 3 days of this full moon energy. So you have plenty of time to get your water out, get your perfume out. Perfume is my favorite thing to set out there, by the way. I'm just saying what I'm saying. You have your favorite thing that you need to just say. You know what I'm saying. Aquarius, you are going to find out that every single thing that you've been manifesting, all of the things you've been dealing with, asking the universe for, etc., all of those things are going to go whoop, right back together. Every bit of it. Every bit of it. You're also going to see something very powerful in your own life this week. There's going to be moments okay, so let me start with this. Everybody has something. If I say, what is it that gives you strength to move forward? Is it a person? Is it your fur babies? Is it a crystal? Is it your job? What is it? Everybody has something that pushes them forward, right? That this is your elixir of life. You could name it off like that. This week, however, Aquarius, you get this amazing insight into something that has become your extra elixir. Become the extra part of that elixir. Not the normal thing that you think of all the time. This is something special, something different. Once that happens, like this is going to be a very big week for you. By this weekend, Aquarius, you're going to need a nap. I'm just letting you know. You're going to need a super mega nap. So just pencil it on your little schedule now, because I know how you Aquariuses are. Pencil it in, Aquarius. You need a nap. Because you're going to have this massive amount of success. All of the serendipitous things coming in. And then you're going to have this amazing second elixir of life that just hits you like Friday into Saturday. You are going to feel the need to just ground the shit out of yourself. A lot of you Aquariuses are going to feel the need to hermit. A lot of you guys are going to feel the need to rearrange stuff, to nest a little bit, whatever. But this is going to be an amazing time, because I think that you Aquariuses have not only been sick or down or maybe sore or hurt or worn out just from life or whatever, and you've been on the go. You haven't been able to do the normal things, the normal witchy things that you do to ground yourself. But you have time this weekend. You have time this weekend. All of that leads to this. You have the success card and the financial security card. I'm just saying what I'm saying, Aquarius. Just saying what I'm saying. This is a great fucking week for you, Aquariuses. This is a great week for you. I am uber, super, mega here for this. Uber, super, mega, super, uber, mega here for this, Aquariuses. It's going to be a phenomenal week. A phenomenal week. Stones for Aquarius. Ruby. And yes, ruby zoisite counts. Ruby fuchsite counts. Ruby and rose quartz. Ruby and rose quartz. Okay. You know, it's so funny. I went to think about animal for you guys, and I had 3 pop up at the same time. So I'm going to say this. You are the big cat of your choosing. Because simultaneously I thought about the lion, the leopard, and the tiger. So you guys are the big cat of your choice this week. I am already loving these reads. All right. Where's my Piscesians at? All of my Pisces friends. I love it. I'm watching the comments on YouTube and on TikTok, and I'm loving it. Pisces, no. I went to pull one card. Yeah. I went to pull one card, and it was like 9 came out. No. Nope. I would like to go to bed at some point tonight. All right. Ready, Pisces? The Exile, the Forgotten Soldier. Again, this one is also based off of a deity. So look up the Mausolea deck and you will find this one right here. So this is strategy and failure and trauma. And before you go, let's see what the other cards say. Happiness. Here for that. Totally here for that. And mindfulness. So this is all about strategy. This is all about strategy, Pisces. And I want you to notice this. At the top of this card is this cute little sun. And at the top of this card is a compass. But notice that they look a lot alike. Notice that they look a lot alike. I feel like I need to say this, Pisces. The compass is going to be your friend this week. The compass will be your friend this week. And some of you guys are like, what? Think of it like Neo in the Matrix, follow the white rabbit. Okay, the compass is going to be your friend this week. Pisces, this is a week of strategy for you. This is a week of you looking at your life, looking at your path, looking at everything. This is you strategizing where you're going from here. This full moon is a very grounding, very powerful one for you. I know a lot of times the full moons jack y'all up a little bit, but this one is different. This one is so different. This one has you ready to plan out your next year, your life, whatever it is. It has you ready to sit down, plan a budget, plan your time, like all of the things that Pisceans don't normally do. Now, please don't go overboard with this, Pisces, because I also know too many of you, and I know that you will. So even me saying, don't go overboard, you're going to anyway. But here's the thing, Pisces. This is a week of strategy. Take some time on Wednesday, on the full moon. See, Bear agrees. On the full moon. And make some strategy. Make some strategy. Okay? Pick one area of your life, just one. The one right now that seems to be the most chaotic. Whether it's work, home, love, hobby, whatever area of your life seems to be the most chaotic right now, Pisces. Start there. Start there. And start little bitty. Start little bitty simple. Okay? If it's your job, work is chaotic. Make a strategy that you're going to start getting there 10 minutes early. 5 minutes early, 15 minutes early. You see what I mean? Start little bitty, Pisces. Start little bitty. Okay? Because that little bitty thing will help you start to plan bigger things. But Wednesday is going to be a very, very powerful week for you, Pisces. This mindfulness card tells me that this week is also going to be one where you are paying attention to every little single thing around you. So you're going to be kind of oversensitive in a way. This full moon is going to get your empathic abilities and the squishiness up a little bit. You're going to see and feel every little stinking fucking thing this week, Pisces. But you're in this strategy mindset. So you're thinking like a Capricorn. You're thinking like a Virgo, like a Scorpio. Like, what is it I need to know about this situation because you're acting like this? You're really like paying attention to all of the things. Okay, Pisces? You're very mindful of everything, Pisces. By this weekend, you might be a little worn out, but you feel so damn powerful. It's not even funny. This is a good week for you, Pisces. You might feel a little beat down right now. You might feel a little worn out. You might feel a little tired, a little whatever. But by this weekend, I'm just saying what I'm saying, Pisces. I'm here for it. All right. Stones for Pisces. I'm going to say lapis. I would love, I'm going to say blue goldstone, okay? If you don't have it, it's really pretty easy to find. And it's cheap too. It's a byproduct of watchmaking of all things. But lapis and blue goldstone. If you don't have blue goldstone, lab is going to be the next best thing. You guys are the vulture this week. You are the vulture this week. You know, it's kind of funny. I was not taught that vultures are bad. I was taught that vultures are messengers from the other side because they walk the line between life and death. Aries, I'm drawing for you right now. But I was not taught that vultures are bad. I see people all the time that kind of freak out when they see vultures, and I see people tag me in videos with people have vultures on their house or whatever. Those are messengers. I was taught that those are messengers. I know there are a lot of Native American and Latin American, South American cultures that believe that vultures are messengers. They are here with a message back and forth, and they can take a message for you. Let that sink in just a minute. All right, Aries, are we ready? You guys have Abraham, justice of pandemonium. So this is truth and justice and duty. Thank you for the corgi. And then you also have healing energy, which I find really interesting that the Capricorns, another cardinal sign, had healing energy going on. And then you have karmic justice, and you can't make this shit up because over here, don't you have truth and justice and duty? And then you have karmic justice. Stop it, Aries. So in my Sunday sermon, I spoke about revenge and karma, and how there are people that are the embodiment of karma without even realizing that they are the embodiment of karma, right? I gave the example of someone that cheats on everybody and then falls in love and is super happy and then gets cheated on, right? I gave that example. Because that person became karma without meaning to become karma, right? That is you this week, Aries, except some of it you can do on purpose. And I know when I said that, every single Aries in here went like this. I know every single Aries in here is thinking about what baneful ingredients you have at your disposal. Aries. I also just noticed all the triangles in these. That's why I was kind of giggling. Triangle, triangle. I'm just noticing. Triangle. Just saying. They're all upside down too. Anyway, okay. Aries. This is a week of karma for you. This is a week of justice for you. And when I say that this is a week of karma for you, this is you being karma for other people, sometimes without realizing it, and sometimes it's because you ain't done anything bad in a long time. I had a something about Mary thing going on there. Not with that crap in my hair. Don't get your mind out the gutter. Be cool. But this week, Aries. This week, Aries. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm just going to leave it at that. Every one of you knew exactly what I'm talking about. Every one of you is already thinking about, do I need more jars? Do I need more candles? Every one of you. The full moon is one of my favorite times to do baneful shit. I'm just saying. It really is. Because I love to be like Marjorie Tyrell with I want Cersei to know it was me. I'm just saying. What I'm saying. I'm going to leave it at that. All right, Aries. Oh, by the way, let's talk about the healing energy card really quick. Just really quick. Let's talk about the healing energy card really quick, Aries. This is a good week for you to help out other people. This is a good week if you just feel the need to play karma, do it. I'm just saying. You may find that there are some people in your life that need you this week, Aries. Okay? I'm just saying. Stones for Aries. Obsidian and smoky quartz. Sharp obsidian is best. Obsidian and smoky quartz. Animal. Y'all are the salamander. I know that sometimes you guys hear me give you an animal and you're like, what the hell did you just say? Just look up the spiritual meaning of it. I'm just saying. All right, Tauruses, because for some reason I always want to skip over the Tauruses. I don't know. And I have all of these moderators and a bestest friend that's a Taurus. And the Taurus has got to have extra cards because why wouldn't they? Because why not? Here we go. Ooh, you have Charon the Ferryman. This is need and focus and transition. Then you have protection. On top of that, you have cast away negativity. You cannot make this shit up. Then you have the Luna card. You can't make this shit up. Taurus. Do your return to sender. Do your warding. Do your cleansing. Do all the stuff. Send all the shit back to everybody that's been sending it to you this week, Taurus. Maybe call your Aries friend to be like, hey, you want to trade baneful ingredients? This need, focus, transition. I'm not so much worried about you transitioning to something else. This is me throwing the card. This is you moving from a place of having constant attacks, constant barrages, constant shit happening to a place of power. This is you. This is me finding the card first. This is you, Taurus, focusing on all of the things that need to go bye-bye. This is you, Taurus, focusing on the necessity of cleansing, protecting, and rewarding whatever part of your space needs to be warded. Okay? Y'all, I'm going to give you a simple little recipe, okay? And I want you to take it and I want you to run with it. Salt, pepper, cinnamon, and turmeric, okay? Obviously, if you're allergic to one of them, don't use it. Salt, pepper, cinnamon, and turmeric, okay? Those 4 things. You probably have them in there in your cabinet. And if not, you can find them at the Dollar Tree. Okay? $4. All it takes is a little bit. You put it in a bowl, you mix it around, and you put a line of it on your doors. I was taught to put mine underneath the mat so it doesn't blow away, right? Add whatever else to this you want. It's best if it comes from your kitchen. It's best if it comes from your herbs that have been sitting in your house. Okay? If you want to add dill or garlic or celery seed or whatever, add it. Okay? Use those base ingredients and then make your own. Salt is not only cleansing, but it is also reconnecting to the divine. Black pepper is banishing. It's also for protection. Cinnamon is a power up, and it's also prosperity. And now it just fell out of my freaking brain what turmeric is for. My whole brain went, but those 4 things right there, I'll remember later. I'll be in the middle of a read and be like, turmeric is for blah, blah, blah. And y'all will be like, what? Those 4 things right there. Taurus, this is the week. This full moon right here has you feeling on your game, has you ready to burn bridges, to burn, not just burn the bridge down to the ashes, spit in the ashes and scatter them. Like, that's the Tauruses this week. That's the Tauruses this week. That's the Tauruses this week. You're very, very powerful. It's behind the scenes powerful. Not only is it powerful, but this is a powerhouse of transitioning from all of the stupid ass bullshit that's been flung at you into a place of pure, raw power. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Here for it. Stones for my lovely Taurus friends. Petrified wood, anything wooden, but petrified wood specifically if you have it, and hematite. Petrified wood and hematite. Animal. You are the black jaguar, specifically the black one. Specifically the black one. So the other day, all right, Geminis, I see you over there. Where's my Gemini gang at? The other day, Geminis must, okay, you know what? I'll talk about this after the Gemini read, because the Gemini's cards came out like this. So I will talk about that thing. I'll talk about that thing later. Geminis have set, because of course you do. This is ambition and short-sightedness and narcissism. So let's see what's up with this. All right. Then you have passion, and then you have defense. Interesting. Notice the spiky spike things. Notice. I know these are horns, but notice. The Geminis are prickly this week. And here's the thing, Gemini, something about this full moon has your senses heightened. Something about this full moon has you just looking at every little single thing. Something about this full moon has you on high ass alert. All the way up here. Something about this full moon just, you're prickly. You're prickly. That's all. You're prickly. It's interesting. You're going to come across to people maybe that you're being short or you're being mean or you're being narcissistic or whatever. That's not your intent at all this week. But you're going to kind of come across like that. It sucks. And I'm sorry. I know that my Geminis are not going to be like that to me. I see you over there. But because you're kind of prickly, some of the things that normally you would soften a little bit, they aren't soft when they come out of your mouth. They aren't soft when they come out of your mouth this week, Gemini. So know that that's going to be a thing. Know that there are going to be some things this week, Gemini, that you might have to apologize for, okay? That you might have to apologize for. But here's the thing. Your defenses are up for a reason. Your defenses are up for a reason, and they're up specifically for the things that you are passionate about, for the things that make your heart happy this week, Geminis, okay? It's okay to be prickly when it comes to the people and the things and the places that you love. It's okay for you to be prickly and for you to really make sure that that big ass crazy Gemini part of you is protecting the things and the people that you love. One thing I want to say, Gemini, is make sure that you're grounding yourself very carefully this week. And by carefully, I mean this is a week where you want to take any of the negative shit that you take in that day and you want to wash it down the drain. You want to go, you know, touch a tree, touch a plant, whatever. I have petting rocks. I have a big, huge thing of smoky quartz. Like, I kid you not, it is this big. It's a whole bunch of pieces, but that thing is beside my bed. It's beside my bed. Legitimately, I can reach over and go like this and put my hand on it. That is what you need to utilize this week, Gemini, if you have things like that. Sorry, I plugged my phone in there. The other thing I'm going to say is this, Gemini. You're going to realize this week that there is something you thought that you were passionate about that maybe you're not as passionate about it as you thought. Okay? There is going to be something this week that you're going to be like, I really hate this. I really hate this. Okay? Stones for Geminis. You know what? Smoky quartz. Smoky quartz. Smoky quartz. Smoky quartz and tiger's eye, Gemini. Two really easy ones to find. Animal, 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 animal. You are the octopus. You are the octopus, Geminis. All right. Where's my little Cancer babies at? Where's my little Cancer babies at? I guess as we're halfway through the zodiac, this is a good time. I mentioned the other day that I used to be a big gamer. Those of you guys that are gamers, for those of you guys that play World of Warcraft, or those of you guys that want to learn to play World of Warcraft, let's do that together. Let's, you and me and you, all of us together do that. Yeah? Details shall be coming. I'm just saying. All right. Are we ready? Here we go. Cancers. Morgan Le Fay. Growth and atonement and deceit. Now, before you get mad, let's look at the cards first. Happiness. I find it interesting that you are the second cardinal sign that had happiness. And then you have growth of energy. Oh, Cancers. Oh, Cancers. I like that growth is on your anchor card and growth is on this card over here. Growth doesn't always mean shit. Growth doesn't always mean pain and hurt and suffering, Cancers, okay? Growth doesn't always mean things that are bad, okay? So all of you Cancers, when I said growth and atonement and deceit, your little brains immediately went, bleh, because I know you. It made that sound exactly. Am I right? Those of y'all sitting next to a Cancer, am I right? Am I right? You heard their brain go, eh. I know you did. You know what's really funny? Thank you for that, Dora. You know what's really funny? I've known too many Cancers, and that y'all have a look. Y'all have a look. When something you perceive as negative is about to happen, you have a freaking look. Those of you guys that have a Cancer in your life, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They go, like, it's like their whole face, everything just melts a minute. And they have this just like the most let down of let down looks every time. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Every Cancer I have ever met does that. Everyone. I love that over here on TikTok, everybody is like 100%. My mom was a Cancer. I've been married to 2 of you. I've raised another one. I've had tons of friends that are Cancers. Men and women, you all do it. All of you. Oh, and I've been engaged to 2 other ones. I have a problem. Freud would say it's mother issues. Thank you for that. This is your laugh break real quick. I need coffee. I can't even fucking drink coffee. I'm laughing. This is cracking me up. All right. Focus, Bodhi, focus. Cancers, this is actually a really, really, really good week. A really good week for you. Okay? Yes, you're going through some growth. Yes, it's going to suck a little bit. Okay? Yes, it's going to suck a little bit. But here's what's funny. You're happy about it. You're happy about it. Not only are you happy about it, but you can feel the energy growing. You can feel yourself becoming more than what you are and what you were. For a lot of you guys, this is going to be letting go of something. And the reason I say that is because of the egg and cracking. And I know that you guys have all heard the saying, you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs, right? Exactly. That right there. You have to let go of some shit if you want to be more than you are. You have to let go of some shit if you don't want to stay in the same damn place, Cancer, right? I know y'all are sentimental. I know you are. I know that you hold on to every little single thing. I know. I know. You told the universe you wanted to change. You told the universe you wanted something more. You told the universe that you were willing to do whatever it was that needed to be done so you could have XYZ QR7 purple green, whatever it was. You told the universe that, okay? And now the universe is like, hey, I heard you, and here's this thing that you wanted, but I need this in return. And it's not even a small, it's like a little teeny tiny speck. But you are like, oh no, it's the biggest thing ever. Right, Cancers? Because for a Cancer to let go of something when they're not ready to let go of it, it's like the worst thing ever. Am I right? I know I'm right. You don't have to say it. The universe is trying to bring you this change that you've asked for, Cancers. Just accept it. If it means that you have to let go of that thing, that job, that person, that car, that whatever the hell it is, that habit, whatever it is, Cancer, let go of it. It's not for you anymore. Might have been for you at one time, is not for you now. Okay? I promise the universe is trying to bring you the thing that you said, this is what I want. And some of you are going, well, what if the thing that I want is the thing that I have to let go of? Then that wasn't the thing you want. If you want your dream job, but you think that the job that you're in is currently kind of your dream job, but you hate it, it's not your dream job, let it go. I'm just saying, let it go. Don't manifest the X back, Cancers. There's a reason they're a fucking X. Stones for Cancers. I promise by this weekend, you're going to be looking at things in a whole new light, Cancers. I promise. I promise. All right. Stones for Cancers. Lodestone. Lodestone. Cancer or not, if you guys don't have a lodestone, that is your assignment for the week. That is your assignment for the week. Okay? Lodestone. Lodestone and turquoise. Those actually look really pretty together too. Okay. If you do not have lodestone, it's Lodestone. If you do not have lodestone, almost every metaphysical shop carries it. It's really cheap. It's really cheap. Okay. If you don't have lodestone and you can't get to a metaphysical shop, pyrite is the next best thing, but it's not. Trust me, when y'all look up what lodestone is for, you're going to be mad that you haven't had one before then. I actually found a lodestone and quartz bracelet. I only had a few of them, and yes, they sold out really quick. And yes, this is mine, and you can't have it. But so lodestone is this really crazy, the dark pieces in there. Animal. Y'all are the frog. Y'all are the frog. All right, where's my lovely little Leos at? I almost put this up. What the hell? My lovely little Leos. Where's my Leos? Okay, I'm going to need you to breathe. Leos, calm down. Leos, I need you to calm down. The cards are like jumping. What the hell? I know. Look it. Wait till I show you guys what card just jumped and turned around in the deck. Just wait. The first one flung itself out on top of the anchor card like this. I'm not going to look at it. Flung itself out on the anchor card. And this other one jumped in the deck, flipped around over another. I'm sure I have it on camera, especially here on YouTube. This is the magical power card, Leos. This is the magical power card, Leos. So let's see what else we got here. The Mother of Dawn, which is beauty, agency, and compassion. And on top of that, you have concealment. I find that interesting that this came out on top of this. And then you have magical power. Oh, Leos. Oh, Leo. So here's the thing, Leo. You are a powerhouse this week. You are a powerhouse this week. This card right here, the Mother of Dawn, this is an intense, big energy card. A big energy card. Now, this is going to be the hard part for you, Leos, because you guys are always big energy, right? There ain't no little Leo energy anywhere. No one has ever said little Leo energy. It's always big Leo energy, right? But here's the thing. Because you are some magical little shits this week, when your gut tells you, Leo, you need to conceal that shit. They don't need to know that you're here. They don't need to know that you're doing this. They don't need to know that blah, 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 blah. Whatever this is, Leo, when your gut says, hey, they don't need to know about this. Now, here's the problem. Because I have gifted the world to Leos. I've raised another one. I've been around a lot of y'all. I know y'all don't want to shut up. I know you don't. I know you don't. Because you just love people. And you love to talk. And you love to tell people good things. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Y'all love to tell people good things. Y'all love to be the bearer of good news. You do. So when you have an idea this week, when you have something come up, when you get a download and your gut says, that person doesn't need to know, it's going to almost kill you to not say this thing. But I want you to remember that you are a magical being this week, Leo, with the full moon. With the full moon, you have the damn magical power card, Leo. So on a side note, y'all better be manifesting your booties off this week. Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what comes out of your face this week, Leos. Even if it means you're driving in traffic, someone cuts you off, be careful what you say. Because you are pure magic this week, Leos. Being that both my kids are Leos, I 100% approve of this message. Not everybody needs to know what you're up to. Not everybody needs to know. Let's see. Stones for Leo. I'm going to say amethyst and apophyllite. Amethyst and apophyllite. If you don't have apophyllite, it's pretty cheap. So don't, because some people are like, what's that? It's pretty cheap. The clear apophyllite is really cheap. If you don't have apophyllite, quartz will be the next best thing. But start looking for you a piece of apophyllite. You know what? I love that. I look up to see magical unicorns. Leo, you're the unicorn this week. I think that is the perfect one. I think that is a perfect one. I think that is a perfect one. All right. So that brings us to my Virgos. Where's all my Virgos? Where's all my Virgos? Don't forget, guys, if you don't follow me and your favorite creators everywhere that they are, you're wrong for that. You're wrong for that. Follow everybody everywhere. Follow me everywhere. Make sure that you go follow me on YouTube. On 11/13, I will be putting out a video of a special announcement. If I remember right, I think that's a Thursday. But I will have a special announcement. So make sure that you're following me on YouTube because this is going to be a contest for the holidays. We're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see what we can do, and all you gotta do is follow me. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Virgos. No. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. The first card is the Queen of Wrath. And when I turned this over, that's why I went, oh no. Like the reads have been good. And then here come the Virgos. The reads were going just fine. And then came the Virgos. Wrath and instability and suspicion. Because of course they're the Virgos. But then, check this out. You have Blessed Day and Finding Love. Explain, Virgos. Explain. Virgos, you are very dualistic this week. You are going to go from hating the entire world, being suspicious of everything and everyone, to happy-go-lucky, and I love this person and this thing and this place, to fuck this shit. Like, you know what I mean? You guys are going to be like... So if you have a Virgo in your life, just know that you're going to have whiplash this week. Just realize that you're going to have whiplash this week if you have a Virgo in your life. If you have Virgo placements. Oh, Lord. If you have a Virgo moon this week, oh, Lord. Virgos, it's like you have PMS that has ADHD, that also has OCD, that also has obsessive defiant disorder, and is also angry. That is the Virgos this week. That's the Virgos this week. We're just going to sum it up like that. We're going to sum it up like that. Y'all are going to have whiplash. You just are. Angry, super happy. Angry, super happy. Like, this moon has got you feeling very, very dualistic. I'm just saying, Virgos. We love you. We love you. And here's the thing. If you have Virgo placements, and you know you have Virgo placements, this is going to affect you. Okay? This is going to affect you. This full moon is going to affect you. You're going to switch back and forth. Let's say that it's your Venus. You're going to switch back and forth from being angry about how you look, angry about your relationship, to absolutely loving yourself and loving your relationship. Do you see what I mean? It's going to be this like crazy, crazy back and forth. So just know that it's a thing. Have some of your favorite drinks and snacky snacks for when you get pissy. You can just go in your room and eat snacky snacks. And then also have your favorite things for when you're happy. Oh, Virgos. What's even funnier is most Virgos are very steady. They're very calm. They're very steady with everything. Sometimes you don't even know if they have emotions. You know, they're just like very steady with everything. Not this week. Thank you for that, Bobby. Not this week. Oh, Virgos. I'm just glad you're not feral. Not all the way feral. There's some anger there, but not all the way feral. All right, then. Stones or Virgos? Nothing sharp. Nothing sharp. I'm getting a kick out of teasing y'all. How about rose quartz to calm your asses down? Rose quartz and sodalite. We're just gonna go the super, super calm route. Virgos, y'all are the fire ant. Y'all are the fire ant. I think that this is hilarious. I think it's hilarious. Y'all are the fire ant. I usually don't give insects that much. All right, Libras. All right, Libras. Are we ready? I love that some of the Libras are like, no. But you are. Apparently your cards came out like this. You were just ready. The Golden Empress, bitches. It's the Golden Empress, bitches. Libras, this full moon has you feeling like the most powerful bitch that ever existed. And you pulled the Golden Empress card. This is magnetism and potency. And you have eternal charisma. And you have safe travel. Notice the circles. Notice the circles. Oh, Libra. Damn. This is a fucking fantastical, like my hair is even standing up. This is a fantastical week for you. This is the week that you have needed for so damn long to prove something back to yourself. Whether it is bringing in love or a new job or a new outlook on life or, I don't know, new sheets. I don't know. Whatever this is that you have needed. It's like the universe knows. The universe knows, Libra, this full moon, you are so powerful this week. This is probably going to be one of the best weeks that you've had in a very long time, Libra. There is a word of caution with this, though, because this is the Golden Empress and it's magnetism. So you need to be very careful what it is that you're manifesting for this full moon. Because whatever it is you're manifesting for this full moon, Libra, you're going to get it. So be careful what you're manifesting. Okay? Be careful what you're manifesting. Be careful how you're manifesting it. Okay? You can't just say, I want $200,000 right now. Without a plan, you might lose somebody you love and get an inheritance. You see what I mean? Be careful what you say and how you say it, Libras. But this, my lovely Libra Luz, is the fucking Golden Empress card. This is my favorite card in this entire deck. And when I turned this over, I thought, ew. Eternal charisma. You are going to be drawing people to you this week, Libra. You are going to be drawing people to you. That has its good and its bad. So be really, really careful, Libra, what it is and who it is that you're letting in. Just saying. What I'm saying. I'm super excited. Notice the wings on here too. You have the butterfly and then you have the eagle over here. That's a lot of movement, Libra. That's a lot of movement. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're moving. It just means that's a lot of movement. That's a lot of movement around you. Expect for it to be a busy ass week for you. Expect for it to be a busy week. Also, Libra, if you have a plan, if you have plans to go anywhere this week or this weekend or whatever, know that that is divinely protected because this is a safe travel card. If you're manifesting a vacation, if you're planning out a vacation, this is a good week to plan out a vacation because you are divinely protected in making these stops, these plans, etc. Just saying. Stones for my lovely Libras. Stones for my lovely little Libras. Ocean Jasper. Lodestone if you got it, but Ocean Jasper. Oh man, I'm going to give you like 15. And Lab. Ocean Jasper and Labradorite. If you have lodestone, that's only going to add some oomph into that magnetism. Just saying. Now I got to figure animal. Shit. Let me think. Let me brain. You know what? You're the goldfish. That's what keeps coming up in my brain. I was like, I'm not going to give them the goldfish, but apparently I am because that's what I was told to give you. That's what they give you. Okay, Scorpios, okay. The Scorpios are like, hey. Scorpios. Woo-saw, man, woo-saw. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna apologize now to the Scorpios and the Sagittarius. Even though my energy is up here, my jaw is not. some of you guys, if you watch some stuff this weekend, you know that I've had a rough week and stuff, and I've been clenching my jaw really bad, and I can't find my damn face heating pad, and I'm a little sad about it. So it hurts. It hurts. All right. Here we go, Scorpio. The Prince, the forgotten adversary. Okay. So sorrow, lost valor, serendipity, protection, and mindfulness. Okay. All right. Scorpios, this is a week where you just want to hermit. It is. It's a week where you don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to see nobody. You don't give a shit what they need. You're just like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good over here. I don't feel like being around anybody. It's not so much that you're sad. It's just that you feel heavy this week, Scorpio. This full moon is... I'm going to say it this way, and I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. It's making you consider some things, right? It's making you consider some things. Being very, very mindful of certain things around you. A lot of it is you're really hardcore going to be looking at yourself, your path, where you've been, where you think you've been, where you're going, where you think you're going. Like you're just really doing a lot of really, it's like internal cleanup. Does that make sense, Scorpios? Internal cleanup. Ooh, somebody's talking about me. My nose is itching. It's not a bad week. It's not a sad week. It's not a heavy week. It's not anything like that. It's just, well, it is kind of a little bit heavy. But it's not bad. Does that make sense? It's just like you just need a timeout. So it's like a self-imposed hermit timeout for the Scorpios this week. So here's the thing. For those of you guys that have Scorpios in your life, know that they're going to want to sit and read, sit and play on their phone, sit in a hot bath, clean out the garage. Like they're going to want to do solo activities, okay? And just let them. Okay, make sure if you live with them, make sure you know just bring them their favorite lunch or whatever, a snacky snack, whatever. Bring them something that they like to eat, their favorite drink or whatever. Just, you know what I mean? Just be nice, right? Just be nice, be loving, etc. They're not mad at you. They're not overthinking anything. They just are doing some internal cleanup, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, etc. Now, here's the thing, Scorpios. I'm going to say by like Saturday, you guys are going to wake up and just feel lighter. And when you feel lighter, it's almost like a switch like this. You've been heavy, 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 thinking, clean out. And then all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm okay. I'm good. Like, it's so weird. And so those of you guys that have Scorpios in your life know that this weekend they're just going to wake up and be different. Okay? So not night and day different, but they're going to be back to your old normal Scorpio. Okay? I want to talk about the protection card, though, Scorpios. While you're in this, internal cleansing mindset, this is a good week for you to up your protections, especially with the full moon. In fact, this is probably a good thing, Scorpio, for you to just go ahead and plan for yourself, is doing a whole new round of protections on the full moon. Because that right there is going to get you, it will make you feel stronger, better, bigger. Do you see what I'm saying? So as you're doing this internal clean out, as you're gaming, as you're painting, as whatever, do some protections. It's going to make you feel so much better. Okay? You're also going to be very powerful with it with this full moon. Okay, Scorpios? Like I said, it's not going to be a bad week. It's just like an internal cleanup week. Okay? Stones for Scorpios. I'm also going to give you smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is probably one of my I'm going to say top 5 stones top 3 stones, really. I'm not going to lie to you. Top 3 stones. I absolutely love me some smoky quartz. I feel like you can never have too much smoky quartz, because one of the things that I love the most about it, and why I have a ring that I have worn for years now that is smoky quartz, is that it's like a dialysis machine. It is. It takes in the bad shit and helps to clear it and send it back out into something better. So smoky quartz is best worn on your left, because that's what you're taking in. Okay? It's good by your front door, your back door. It is fantastic by your bedside. Hence the reason I have a big piece by my bed and I can go boop like that. You can never have too much smoky quartz. All right, so smoky quartz. And then I'm going to say garnet. Garnet is fantastic for protection. Has a lot of other things too, but the reason I'm giving it to you, Scorpios, is because of the protection. Okay? That's actually a really pretty pairing together too. Like, that's a really, really pretty pairing together. Okay. Oh, I don't like it. Okay, stones for Scorpios. I mean, animal for Scorpio, sorry. You are the anaconda. You are the anaconda. Okay. All right. Sagittarius. Are we ready, my sweet, lovely Sagittarius? Okay, apparently you are. Okay. Your first 2 cards came out pretty quick, and now, whoop. I know you guys on TikTok just saw that. I know y'all on TikTok just saw that slide down my wrist. Wait till you see what card that is. Before we ever turn these other 2 cards over, this card right here just flopped out of the deck and slid down my arm. This is the protection card. Y'all watched me shuffle repeatedly. This is the protection card. So Sagittarius, before we ever turn these other 2 cards over, this is a week that you need to be upping your protection like crazy. Upping your protections like freaking crazy, Sagittarius. Morgan Le Fay, growth and atonement and deceit. And then you have let go. Very similar to the Cancers, you have some growth to go through this week. I don't think yours has to do with atonement or deceit, okay? But you have a lot of stuff that I think you already know. When I said you have stuff to let go of, I'm pretty sure you already know what it is I'm talking about, Sagittarius, don't you? You already know. You already know. You already know. So to have the Morgan Le Fay card, growth, atonement, deceit, and then to have the let go card, Sagittarius, here's the thing. I want you to manifest differently for this full moon. Okay? I still want you to manifest the big thing you're manifesting, but I want you to go about it in a different way. Let me give you a little cheat. Go about it in a way of, show me what I need to let go of to reach this. Show me what I need to let go of to find my person. Show me what I need to let go of to bring my dream job in. Show me what I need to let go of to be more spiritually aware. Whatever it is that you're manifesting, Sagittarius, put it in that type of frame, okay? The universe is going to show you very quickly what it is you need to let go of, and be ready for that. It's probably going to be something little bitty that you already knew you needed to let go of. I would almost guarantee you. I would almost guarantee you. Be ready to let go of some things. This is also going to be a really good week, Sagittarius, for you to clean out your closet or your kitchen or your garage or that drawer in your desk over there. I'm not cleaning out my scary drawer. We're leaving the scary drawer there, but I do have a drawer down there that we're going to get rid of. But I'm not a Sagittarius, so it doesn't matter. But Sagittarius, this is also a great week for you to just get rid of shit. To just get rid of shit. Just saying. Just get rid of shit. Protection, 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 protection. Sagittarius. I'm just letting you know right now, I'm just going to give you any black stones you feel you need, coupled with quartz. Okay? Because seeing the let go and seeing the growth and then the protection and the way that this skipped down my arm, all the protection, Sagittarius, every bit of it. And here's the thing. With this full moon, you know, earlier I said that you can set out your perfume. That is one of my favorite things to do. I've done this for years. I had a mentor mention it to me in like 2012, I think. 2012, 2013. Late 2012. It doesn't matter. 2012, 2013. Mentioned to me to set out I have a specific bottle of perfume. I always have a normal one, and then I have a moon infused one. Okay? And trust me, just do this little experiment. You will notice the difference. You will notice the difference. But I also have an oil that's just for protection. I have a roller, like I can put it on my arms, my chest, etc. I have it in a roller ball. I set that bitch out in the full moon every single time. Let that sink in. You can never have too many protections, Sagittarius. So any black stone you feel you need this week, and couple it with quartz. Okay? Couple it with quartz. You are the elephant this week. You are the elephant this week, Sagittarius. You are the elephant this week. This full moon is already kind of intense as far as a rebirth, and I'm not upset about it. I am not upset about it. So before I kind of let you guys skedaddle out into the world, go be a powerful motherfucker this week. I'm serious. I said what I said. Go be that powerful ass person that you are. Don't let the world or other people get you down about it. The world will always be the world. The world will always be blowing up all over the place. The world will always be shit, and the world will also always be fantastic. And if you let the world beat you down, then it wins. Don't let it win. Don't let it win. Don't let it win. You are the underdog. This is a classic underdog story. Don't let it win. I will be live pretty much every day this week. I will be live from Craig's Emporium this week. For those of you guys in Oklahoma City, I will be putting out a video to make sure that you guys know I'm going to be there. But I will be at Craig's Emporium on Saturday and Sunday. Spots are limited. I will be doing aura drawings. Spots are limited for those, so if you want to grab one, do so. For those of you guys that own shops, that run conventions, that do anything like that, if you would like to discuss or find out what it takes to get me to come somewhere, please reach out. Please reach out via my website so that way I can make sure to get it. But I will be live a lot this week. But you and I have a date on Thursday at 8:30. You are not to miss it. You are not to be late. Okay, you can be a couple minutes late. 8:30 Central Thursday. All right. I love y'all. I will see ya tomorrow, but I will see you every day.